Happy New Year, everybody, from Billy Ho Sports. We closed the book on 2024. Looking forward to 2025 season. It's going to be a great year. I appreciate you all joining me. And also, you got to wish happy birthday to all the Derby trailers because as of tomorrow or midnight tonight, they'll all be 3-year-olds. So, kind of cool. So, we got a couple of big stakes races coming up this weekend, and one of which is the Smarty Jones Stakes taking place at Oaklawn. As the Derby prep races go, so do the points. So, still in the early stages. So, with just 10 points to the winner later this month and through the early days of February, we should see races like the LeCompte and Southwest that award a little bit more. Then the championship series kicks in March and starts awarding 50 points. Then big time 100-point races, which are like the state derbies, Florida Derby, Louisiana Derby, Arkansas Derby, things of that nature. Billy Ho Sports has you covered. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you're smashing that like button while you're at it. We're going to talk about some horses. You can follow me on X at Billy Ho Sports. That's the best place to get any kind of updates on scratches, changes, things of that nature on the picks. So let's get into it. We're going to go right into it with the past performances. So let's get started. All right. So in this one, we're going a mile and a 16th, 2 turns around for 3-year-olds. And first one up is Kale's Angel, who's second in prime power is getting a lot of love here from the barn of Peter Miller. And for good reason. I mean, big monster maiden breaker here, or I mean, second win actually. Broke his maiden on the turf at 5 furlongs at Del Mar. Then the first crack on the dirt at Oaklawn Park, just 5.5 furlongs, but really fast. 97 speed figure, won by 5 lengths. Probably gets more distance, but this average win distance right here scares me. 5.7. That's furlongs, folks. So we're going 8.5 here. So Kale's Angel, if Kale's Angel can get the distance, then Kale's Angel will definitely be competing because he's got a good chance with the rail post winning at a 23% clip, which is a big advantage. 2-1, Kale's Angel. Then I don't have any interest in Hot Gunner. Optical is the next one. This one, big win over McAfee in the last race at Churchill Downs. Earned an 84 speed figure. Had poked the head out front down the stretch and was held on for the W, which McAfee was closing from the inside. I kind of think of that one as a bit of a key race. Optical came out of the previous race and won. So we'll see what happens in coming up soon. McAfee is entered in the next race we'll cover, which is the Jerome from Aqueduct. So stay tuned for the next video on that one. But you got 84s, you got mid to low 80 speed figures in the last 3. Big maiden breaker here, going 14 lengths at a mile at Churchill. So you can see took full advantage of the slow pace race, 23:46 going a mile, and it had all kinds of gas in the tank in this one. So Optical, I think, sired by City of Light, I think is a threat in this race. 12-1, pretty juicy morning line odds too. Axel Concepcion gets the mount. Bond Temps, I'm going to pass on D. Wayne. Now brings us to number 5, Mo Quality, Christopher Davis. Poor first route trainer record, not very good. Although these first 2 races were really good. The 87 just missed versus Touchy, and Touchy was a pretty highly thought of 2-year-old as well. Then you had Mo Quality coming back on the next trip at 6.5 and beats Sea Vista and Yenzer. Yenzer's $1 million horse. So if you saw my video, I do believe I covered that race. I kicked clear of all of them by a length and a half, going 6.5. So solid chance, but average win distance 6.7. That's close enough for a mile. So I think the distance is there. Mo Quality can get out front and press a little bit, but we'll have to see. I think it's a candidate for an underneath use in this one. Next one up, Hot Property. Interesting one. I mean, it's Brad Cox. It's Flavian Pratt, 8-5 morning line favorite for a reason. Front runner, minus 14 pace setup perfectly for the fairgrounds in the mud or in the on a fast fairgrounds track. Uh, it got out to the lead and went 24-49. And by the time they hit the straightaway, there was no catching it. And I like the fact that Cox had enough confidence in this horse to send him right out Medaglia del Oro, bred for a little bit of stamina, 7.7 average win distance, and definitely felt good enough about it that he went ahead and sent him 2 turns to start his career, and he didn't disappoint. So, I mean, you're going from Pedroza to Flavian Pratt on the mount, hot property, going to be hot commodity at the betting windows. And Curvino as another Peter Miller entry. And this one, pretty decent. 80s speed figures, the maiden claimer win right here for 100K on the mud at Oaklawn and got up at the end, split foes down the middle. Eh, this one I'm probably going to have to pass on. I got to start taking some stands here. It's only an 8-horse race. Coal Battle. This is my dude from the Springboard Mile, my value pick. Uh, he won that race at almost 7-1 odds coming down the stretch. He is a closer. This race may not set up pace wise for him to get that close, but if he does, if he gets plus 11 like he did last time in the Springboard, he's going to run. He's going to run at him down the stretch. Even at +3, -4 in the previous race at 6.5, he got there. So he can still close on a slower pace, but I think it's going to still need to be honest enough. So Coal Battle is the 8th horse. That rounds out the field. Just a quick look at the bias with 18 races. You can see it's pretty much more of your early pressers, but it's wide open across all 4 running styles. They've all got a piece of it. And then more recently, the 4 races, 2 of which went to early speed, and they went wire to wire. So,
Hello, Billy Ho here. As the sole creator for this channel, I need you, the viewer, to help me grow. Just by subscribing to the channel and clicking that like button alone, you can help spread Billy Ho Sports to the racing community on YouTube.
all right, rounding things out, the selections will go as follows. It's Brad Cox. It's Flavian Pratt. He already wired him at 2 turns. He's cutting back to 8 furlongs. So it's possible he hits the front again and makes it 2 for 2. So he's got to be selected on top. And Brad Cox is my dude. And Flavian Pratt has become my favorite jockey on planet Earth. So this combo is undeniable. They may not get it done here, but they really look good for it. Number 3, Optical at 12-1 is nice value. Coal Battle going to be closing inside. I think Optical need to improve, but I think he could offer some upset potential. There are a few other horses in the race that might be of interest with more quality, but I had to start taking some stands here. I'm tossing Kale's Angel. I don't think he gets the distance. So my underneath play for value is going to be that 12-1 Optical. So that's going to do it for the show. Got another one coming. Stay tuned. More content this week. We're possibly going to do a late pick 5 for Aqueduct. Till then, see you soon.